Got to thinking today about 32 flavors and then some. Why do you want to have one specific form of beauty? Why is there only seen as one form of beauty? I've dated women who were large. I've dated women who were small, thin, heavier, all great women, all beautiful women. And I think it's really boring to sit there and say that you have to fit a certain set of parameters to be beautiful. You have to have hair that looks this way, or is this color, or this texture, or that texture. That you have to be a certain height. You have to be a certain weight. Your breasts have to be a certain size. Your butt has to be this size or that size. Any number of things. There's so much more to a person that makes them beautiful. The physical stuff is just surface. Why do you sit here and just say, I want this? It's like saying, all I want to do is eat vanilla ice cream the rest of my life. I know there are 32 flavors out there, but all I want is vanilla. That's kind of narrow, isn't it? I like dessert. Sometimes I want ice cream. Sometimes I want tiramisu. Sometimes I want key lime pie. Sometimes I want apple pie. And sometimes I just don't want any dessert at all. Now, to me, what makes a woman attractive is her sense of fun. Great sense of humor, great sense of fun. Bright expressive eyes, great smile, great laugh, pleasant company. That's to start. Does she take care of herself? Does she groom herself well? You know, does her weight bother me? Nah. Because like I said, it's back to 32 flavors and then some. She doesn't have to be skinny or fat to be attractive. She doesn't have to be somewhere in the middle to be attractive. That attractiveness comes from something within. The sad thing is that most people sit there and base their attractiveness and the way they see themselves on exterior concepts. In other words, the world, this is what I see, and I'm judging it on what I'm told is the attractive thing. So I'm going to judge myself on that set of parameters, and I don't fit it, so I can't be pretty. I can't be beautiful. So I'm going to sit here and hate myself because I don't fit the norm. Well, let me tell you a little story that happened to me shortly after I got out of high school. There was this beautiful girl that I went to high school with. Absolutely gorgeous, big blue eyes, blonde hair, great figure, but she had a crooked nose. Somewhere along the line, her nose had been broken and she had a crooked nose. That crooked nose made her more interesting. It made her more attractive. I always admired her every time I saw her. I thought she was just the prettiest thing in the world. Years later, I saw her out at the mall after we had both graduated high school, and she had had a nose job. She was even more beautiful than she was before. The problem was, and yes, she was beauty queen beautiful. The problem was now she was cookie cutter pretty. She was so pretty, and she was so within the context of beauty, what we consider beautiful as a culture, that she became commonplace, average. Did she change? No. Did my impression of her change? No. But her outward appearance went from something unique to being something common, just with a simple nose job. Still the same great girl, same great personality, same beautiful smile, same bright expressive eyes. But now she wasn't unique anymore. So, you know, sometimes our flaws are what makes us unique. They make us special. They don't take away from our beauty, but they enhance it. Anyway, that's my thought for tonight. I hope you find some use in it. Good evening, y'all.